Thank you. The Lamplight Theatre in Kingsport returns to the stage this weekend with a show that fits right into the Halloween season. Poe's Paradox opens Friday night, bringing the inspiration behind the writing of Edgar Allen Poe to life. And here to tell us more about the show is Billy Wayne Arrington and Regan Miller. Thank you for being here.
It's great being here, always.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about this show. It's an interesting take. You know, we think about Edgar Allen Poe and stories like The Raven and stuff like that. We're not necessarily bringing that story to life. Edgar Allen Poe himself is a central part of this.
Exactly, and so it's really about his life and how those stories came to be. So all these characters come to visit him, from the Raven to the guy from Telltale Heart, the kids from The Fall of the House of Usher, and all of his wonderful ladies in his life that he met through the years, and such great loss and tragedy that he went through, and really just his mental state was crazy, and we see all that come to life, and it's a very spooky show.
That's what you want in the Halloween season, right?
Absolutely.
So it's good that you're fitting the theme with that. Tell us a little bit about your character, Regan.
So I play Sarah Royster Shelton, and she was engaged to Poe when they were teenagers, and her father disapproved of him and actually intercepted his letters to make her think that he forgot about him, and she later married a merchant and was then widowed, and she comes back into Poe's life later.
You'll have to find out, see how that one gets resolved. But obviously, I mean, we talk about the writings of Edgar Allan Poe when we're going through grade school and things like that. You can tell this guy, you know, he had some dark stuff happening in his life,
Very dark
right?
stuff. And I think that's really important that we also use that platform to really educate people and also to really mend people and love on them. Because he really dealt with a lot of mental illness and emotional illness, and to be able to, but he went through so much tragedy as a child, from being abandoned as a child, orphaned, you name it. Had a lot of people that he loved that died, and it just sent him on a spiral. And so to be able to address that and also mend that with society and let people who come find some hope and some peace in that, because there's a little twist to the story. It's called a paradox for a reason, because about 5 weeks before Poe passed away, he was invited to a revival, and he went and had a life change. A lot of people don't know that. They don't publicize that part of it. But he finally found his peace, and so and that's written by his descendants, Hal Poe, who is a theologian. He wrote, and anyway, it's one of his descendants, and he writes about this in the Telltale Stories. And he said a lot of people want to leave that out because they want to keep the scary thing, but he actually got some peace in the end. So we were able to tie that in and do all the scary things, but there's still some hope here.
Yeah, always leave with a positive message when it comes to the Lamplight Theatre, but it does carry with it, you know, that PG-13 kind of, just be advised.
Absolutely, because you're dealing with drugs, alcoholism, suicide, you name it, everything. A lot of students and adults, especially teens, we drive that toward teens, to be able to let them see that there's always still hope in the midst of your chaos, you know, that just the whisper of the name of Christ can change everything. All
right, well, the Lamplight Theatre has been putting in a lot of work for this particular show, so make sure to go out and see them. It's going to be a good one there. Thank you both for stopping by.
Thank you.
Here's the details again. Poe's Paradox hits the stage October 10th through the 26th. You got shows on Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sunday shows at 6:30 p.m., and keep in mind, the show is rated PG-13. Tickets are $15, and those can be purchased at lamplightheater.net. We'll be right back.